Reducing pain, fears and anxiety through EFT, the emotional freedom technique. For real value addition to this topic, please focus only on the content. Kindly ignore my lacunas in pronunciation, tone, expression, accent, grammar, my looks and even this video's background. For the content of this video, please ask. Now, EFT is a very simple and very powerful and very practical and very effective tools to reduce your pains, physical pains, fears and anxiety through EFT. This technique can be used anytime, takes few seconds or say less than a couple of minutes to perform the complete cycle. Now, steps for EFT. First, identify the problem or issue you want to focus on. That is the pain you're having, headache, toothache, or any fear or anxiety that you have for any event which you're just going to get into. It can be general anxiety, or it can be a specific situation or issue which causes you to feel anxious, fearful, jittery, or it can be something that you're attempting right now which is creating enough fear to prevent you from taking action, or it can be, say, any pain, earache, headache, toothache. Consider the problem or situation, identify how you feel about it right now. Rate the intensity level of anxiety, with 0 being the lowest level of anxiety and 10 being the highest. Create your own mantra. This mantra is something which you have to repeat with every step of EFT. This mantra is a statement which acknowledges the problem you want to deal with, along with a line accepting yourself in spite of this negative emotion and feeling you're having right now. Some examples are given here. You can use them and customize them as per the situation. All these statements or mantra have to be in present tense, and you have to use I statement. And you have to make this statement while you're performing the steps of EFT slowly, powerfully, with focused emphasis on the feeling, the power of these affirmations. The first statement could be, even though I feel this anxiety, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I am anxious about my interview, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I am feeling this anxiety about my financial situation, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I am panicking when I am thinking about whatever you can fill in, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I am worried about how to approach my boss, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I am having trouble breathing, I deeply and completely accept myself. Even though I have this very numbing pain or headache, I deeply and completely accept myself. Now, these are the statement. You have to keep the statement ready before you start applying EFT. Now, there are 17 steps for EFT. Now, EFT basically is a tapping technique. You tap, and while tapping, you repeat the affirmation. Single affirmation for this particular specific situation you want to handle. Use the first step. Use either 3 fingers, that is first index and middle finger, or 2 fingers, that is first and middle finger, or even 4 fingers, depending on the place you're tapping. On the wider areas like under the arm, on the karate chop area, the collarbone, and for few people on the top of the head, use 4 fingers. In the sensitive areas like on the eyebrows, under the eyes, on the cheekbone, under the nose, above lips, use 2 or 3 fingers. Always tap with the fingertips and no other side of finger. While tapping, use a firm yet gentle pressure, just like drumming with 2 or 3 fingers together. While checking whether the fruit is ripe or tightness of the screen. Now start tapping the following way. Take a deep long breath. Hold it for a while and exhale slowly. Repeat this breathing 3 times. That means every time you take a long deep breath slowly, hold it for a while and then release it. Again, take a long deep breath, hold it for a while and then release it. Now keep breathing normally. Now focus on your pain, fear or anxiety and get the affirmation statement clear and fluent by repeating. Now, using 2 fingers and tap gently on the eyebrows of the opposite side. Meaning, if you're using the right hand fingers to tap on the left eyebrow. All the while repeating your affirmation. Do it 7 to 10 times. Then, using 3 fingers, tap gently on under the eyes on the cheekbone of the opposite side. That is, if you are using the right hand fingers to tap on the left. All the while repeating your affirmations. Do it again, the second step 7-10 times. Now use 3 fingers to tap gently under the nose above the lips, all the while repeating your affirmation. Again, do it 7 to 10 times. Using 4 fingers to tap gently on collarbone, all the while repeating your affirmations, and do it 7 to 10 times. You have to use the same number of times the tapping. And then use 4 fingers to tap gently on the side under the arms of the opposite side, all the while repeating your affirmations. Using 4 fingers, now tap on the karate chop point on your hand and keep repeating your affirmation and do it again 7 to 10 times. Then use 4 fingers to tap very, very softly and extremely gently on the top of your head and keep repeating your affirmation. Do it 7 to 10 times. Now this is the complete cycle of EFT. If your anxiety, pain or fear level is very high, then you need to repeat the entire cycle of eyebrow to top of your head few times. If you do it correctly, you would notice very significant reduction in your anxiety levels and will be able to take the action steps which you were unable to do earlier. Do this with belief and focus, and I can wish you all the fearful actions taking successfully and overcoming your fears, pain noticeably, effectively.